Right, guys, hello and welcome. We are at Mount Panorama. We are at the Mount Panorama in Assetto Corsa EVO with Alpine road car, and it's raining. It's a dynamic rain, so it's getting more and more wet, but we are the only car on track, so there's gonna be really a lot of water, and we will not be even making any racing line because it's gonna be really wet. So we're gonna see how it's gonna get harder and harder to drive. Apology guys, there's no in-game audio. I will try to put some shots from the Alpine so you know how it sounds from the Kunos, but unfortunately here it's not possible to record the audio. So let's go! Right, the conditions will be getting worse and worse and worse, and I will most likely crash because of the aquaplaning. I must say, for a pre-alpha version, this looks very nice. It feels very nice also. I'm driving on some Fanatec DD Pro, I think, and we have the pedals with the ABS, so you can actually feel the ABS kicking in the car, so it's very nice. Right, let's just go. I'm gonna try a full stunt. So this is a road car, obviously on the road tires. So there's gonna be good grip and there's gonna be bad grip. We obviously have a traction control on and ABS. Like visually guys, it's stunning, absolutely stunning visuals. The track also looks like better than ACC, like improved, you know? Wow, you go through the pedals a bit. We are the only car on track, so basically our driving will not affect the track too much with the dynamic weather, but it's going great. If you guys want to know, basically, like, okay, so this game will have a dynamic weather and dynamic clouds, and basically, like I simply said, like a gravity on the rain. So the water is going down the track, down the hill of the track. There's gonna be more puddles increasing, and so on, and it's gonna be more wet on some parts of the track than on others. What it also means, the dynamic weather is, or the dynamic track, whatever I do on track, it affects the conditions. Let's say it's gonna stop raining and you're gonna put 20 cars on track and they're gonna be driving on some completely wrong driving line. That's where the track is gonna be getting drier and drier. So you can make some really horrible racing line wet completely. And the same thing goes with the rubber also, like the other way, when it's dry and you're rubbering the track. Wow, nice aquaplaning there on the puddle. When you're gonna be driving on a dry track, wherever the cars will be going, you will put rubber in. So that line will be very slippery, and that line will be very wet, you know? So, very rubbered in. Oh, there's a lot of water there on the exit. I must say the tire model is probably the most impressive thing. Like the rain feels very fun, very nice. Obviously it's a very pre-alpha version. There's gonna be puddle here a bit. A lot of water here on the exit. It's getting more and more wet, guys. The sound of the car is very good. Sounds like Alpine, basically. Nothing extremely crazy good, but it sounds like Alpine, you know, so it's very good for a pre-alpha version. You can feel the rear snapping nicely, and the front as well. You know, the front getting aquaplaning, and then the rear follows really nicely. You can really feel the car nicely in the force feedback. I don't know what the settings for the force feedback are here, but it feels very nice. The car responds to the front tires and like the grip, it feels really good. There's a big puddle here, watch out. A little offline. I don't know if you can hear, but in the background they are starting the LMP3 car, so it's very loud here now. Apology for that. Oh, aquaplaning, whoa. A lot of standing water there. A lot of standing water. So basically the more cars there will be on the track, the better it's gonna be to drive. But right now it's just getting really wet, you know. I had the same experience when I drove in the Clio Cup. At the Manicure I had a test day. and I was literally the only car on track, and it was so much aquaplaning and so much wet. And then obviously the more cars there is on track, the more easier it is. You have a little like a racing line in a wet, you know. Guys, first impressions with Assetto Corsa EVO, really positive. Really positive. I really like it. There's gonna be like a free roam, you know, and stuff, so it's gonna be really nice. Look at the aquaplaning here. Oh, don't wanna go offline too much. You're kicking in the ABS, you can really feel the ABS. A little offline, avoiding. Oh. I wanted to say I avoided the puddle, but I went straight into it there. You can really control the car nicely. I must say, really, the game feels like you play combination of AC1 and ACC. It's like, obviously, the developers tell you, you have a dynamic weather, it does this, and it sounds really awesome. But I'm personally, basically that's what I said to developers, that I'm very looking forward to try when it's gonna be out. We're gonna take the community and just drive, you know, in early access when it's gonna be out. Hey, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. Like, obviously, the game runs very nice on this setup. I don't know if it's on the maximum graphics, but it looks very good. Feels very good. So you can definitely like feel and see the potential. I always say like, whoa. Okay, we saved it. I always say that when I try some game in early access and such, you can tell ahead if it's gonna be good or bad, how the core of the game feels, you know? And I, for example, had it when Assetto Corsa 1 was having a demo long time ago. It's getting more wet, guys. It's getting more wet every lap now. Literally heavy rain, you know? On Assetto Corsa 1 demo, you literally knew that the game is going to be really good and successful because the base of the game was good. And it was the same with ACC, it was the same with iRacing in the first versions, and so on, you know? So, really enjoying this. I can get a lot of aquaplaning there. Feels really nicely connected, but it's getting really wet now. You can really feel when you get in more wet and less wet. You can feel the difference, you know, between the grip. Hope you guys enjoy. I'm at the SimRacing Expo, guys, trying to get you as much content from the game as possible. Obviously, you cannot like play any features of the game. You can just try 3 different scenarios. And we have a Porsche Cup at Imola, Alpine in Panorama getting more and more heavy rain. And then we have Hyundai R40N on Brands Edge, and I must say all of it feels, whoa, aquaplaning. And proper aquaplaning. Oh, we saved it. And voila, 360. That felt actually really nice, to be fair. Oh, I said, it's getting more and more wet. This is really like a heavy rain conditions right now. No. You can really feel how much more wet it's getting every single lap, and it's really insane. And I must say the thing I really like is the ABS. Like, you can really feel the ABS triggering, and it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. I feel like the ABS, for example, in ACC is very easy. Like here, the ABS is really doing what it's supposed to do, basically. Nice. I like it, guys. I'm very looking forward for this. Oh, it was good. I must say, for like pre-alpha version, I don't know what is the settings and all. It feels very nice. Good job. Looking forward, guys. Looking forward to try properly in the future. You can see more grip outside the line and such. Pretty damn good, I would say, guys. First impression, very good, very good. I really like it. I cannot wait to drive properly, you know, with multiplayer and such. Like, this is obviously a very limited scenario where you have the game on some scenario, we cannot see the future features and such, you know, like the free roam and open world and such that they announced. But I'm looking very, very much forward to try properly in the future. So let's see.